we're doing it. And when I say we, then it is you and me. Because as I said, on this channel, I want to do things differently and move really intuitively, taking the action, talking about the things that I'm going through right now, so that you see me doing it and then you're going to do it with me. Okay. So I have a different setup. I have a different topic for you today, and I have been shown to me that I'm meant to talk more about these things that I'm talking about now. I have a maca hazelnut hemp tonic in here. I have some notes, and I have a topic that you might not expect, or maybe you did. Maybe you've seen that side on me. I want to bring her out in a different setting. I got really, really excited for this video. So the upgrades are clearly shown to me as I'm now becoming more the content creator and not the teacher anymore. I need a new microphone stand. So note to self. It took me quite a while to get this video up, this setup up, because I am a gate 1 visionary, second line perfectionist, and I did a whole live stream. Like, creating content from that embodiment is the key. That's why I'm doing this in real time with you, so that you currently see what you're going through right now is exactly what you're meant to share. Even if it feels it's messy and you're not ready, especially as a perfectionist like I am, we're doing it. We're doing it anyways. And documenting the journey is what makes a personal brand really personal. Everything else is old paradigm. Fifth line behind the curtain. I just shared this with a client. This is what trips us up right now. Sharing these transitions, the messy middle, is exactly what makes your personal brand so authentic, so real. This is being a role model for that new way of being and living and working and making money and making an impact and leading is exactly that. And so I am sitting here actually in my yoga studio, my yoga room, because as an undefined G center, touch cognition was splenic authority. I have mountain environment, so I'm sitting in my meditation spot and I'm sitting up higher. I want to share my 6-line perspective on something that is more spiritual, but it's not the new age spirituality. It's actually the concept about human design, one part of the systems of human design, which is Kabbalah. And what I'm doing right now is not questioning what I'm getting inspired, drawn to, curious about, to study, learn. These things get shown to me. I get invited into that. And my job is to not question it, to learn it, embody it, and share it how I live it, because that is what God, the universe, Jesus wants me to do, because I know this work that I'm doing now is bigger than just me and my business. This is me as a leader, as a left angle cross of the alpha, as a role model, to role model you exactly what you're going through right now. You getting initiated into that role of helping your clients transition into the new era post 2027. I will have videos coming up about 2027. I have a workshop, an intensive, a 2-day, very intimate experience coming up where it's all about business 2027, building a personal brand in alignment with that, to get seen as a leader, to stand out, to attract also the clients that are ready for your deeper work and really monetizing your genius. So if you are interested in learning more about this workshop, please send me a message on Instagram. It is very intimate setting. I look at your chart, I look at your business, I really audit that, and we look at all the aspects, the strategy, what you are now meant to create as offers, income streams, how you're meant to sell it in alignment with your human design, but also how you got to bring your message out there in the way that feels really natural to you, to be in your genius, to create your personal brand in a very personal way that feels so like you. And then we will look at principles around Kabbalah, money flow, abundance, wealth consciousness that brings in your mechanics where do you hold conditioning around money, receiving money, making money, investing money, holding more money? You want to have these resources. And Kabbalah is one aspect that I'm so excited because it's the energetics, it's the consciousness around it, the awareness. Why am I stuck? What is actually in for me here? What am I need to shift? And so today, the video will be a short lecture, a transmission from the Kabbalistic view of human design in a very actionable, practical way for you. I have some notes here, and my intention is also make it short and digestible that you can go listen, implement. And it is very much an embodied lecture. It's not textbook lecture. I'm a 6th line, so I embody it myself. I share with you what I'm working on, what I'm working with my clients on, and I want you to take action on it. That's the only goal. To get unstuck, to move, to get yourself out there, your message out there, and not hold yourself back, because that's the opponent, that's the not self, that is the other force that wants you to stay stuck and small, because they don't want you to share your message, because it will impact millions. And if your work truly matters, and if you're going through a big transition and big challenge, the more challenged you feel, the more important your work is, and the bigger your role is, and the impact and the wealth and the money to make. And I'm here to lead leaders. And this is advanced level 2 alignment, and 2027 is coming. And so this is for you. I trust you that this video found you in the right time, at the right point, and you're ready for it. Today, I want to talk about how to get unstuck out of this feeling of everything is crumbling. Everything feels like nothing is working anymore. And you feel that you did the inner work, you did the alignment work, you let go of a lot of things, and you still cannot see different results. You want that breakthrough in your impact, in your visibility, in attracting a different level of clients. You want that monetary financial breakthrough, that the money is flowing in again, because the old way, how you've done it, doesn't feel aligned or is not even working anymore. For example, clients coming on to a call with you, a strategy call like I just had with one client, and they say, I want to work with you, I want to sign up, and then the conversion is not there. That's all a sign that something is still misaligned, and it is not just the offer, it's not just in your chart mechanics, certain conditioning on a mechanical level, it's the consciousness part, your awareness. And Ra always said 2027 is all about the awareness that we have, how we look at things, and how quickly can you change your perspective, have that shift, that elevation, your consciousness, and then the breakthrough comes. So this is really about manifesting, creating what you truly want, your desires faster, in more alignment, easier. And in order to do that, I want to bring a concept from Kabbalah. This is the tree of life. It is connected to your chart through your channels and the centers and these aspects into your business. So where you are right now, that you have created from a certain desire. The desire to create a business, desire to create a certain income level, the desire to work with a certain client. You have created certain offers from that desire. Now you have a different desire. You feel called to talk about the different things you want to create a different level of impact, income, freedom, alignment, ease, etc. That is, by the way, what I share is applicable to any area of your life. You want to manifest, you want to create, attract. It's really about creation and attraction. The man that you truly want to love and fall in love and finally have your soulmate. This is about money. This is your health. This is any goals that you have. First, you have to understand that your desires, what you want, is not a result of actions. It is already a higher timeline, a reality that exists. So it's just a forecasting of a possibility that is there. So there's a version of you who already has the millions, the man, the mansion, the impact, the health, the hot body, whatever you want. And you receive that desire now as a signpost that you're ready to create it. So this reality exists. And there's a reality that you are in right now where you feel stuck, where you feel like things are not working anymore. It's a sign that you're ready to manifest, to create that new reality. So the thing is that you cannot create the new reality with the current consciousness, the level of alignment, and the way of operating in your business and taking action, implementing that, meaning the strategy that you have right now. Because these things that you have right now, you have created the reality that you have. Now, how there are in Kabbalah, they say there are millions of destinies available when you come into this world as your soul. So you have your incarnation cross. This is your life path. But how it manifests, how it creates, how you live it can look differently. There are different levels of abundance, of health. While you might still fulfill your purpose at some level, but not fully. So in order to elevate to a different destiny, a timeline, a reality where you have more wealth, more health, more ease, more flow, you gotta elevate your consciousness. This is all about waking up, but not in that new age way. This is about looking at things and really having that awareness, what is actually happening. It's not, the reality is not happening to you. It's a creation, a result of your internal state of consciousness, of beliefs about yourself, about how the world works, your relationship with money, your conditioning of receiving. So all that awareness comes through the mechanical conditioning. And then you create a certain strategy based on that. That affirms it, that manifests this. So we always want to, in your business, look at the three things. This is now the new work that I'm doing. There's the mechanics, there's the strategy, literally your own human design strategy, but also the business strategy. And there is the energetics, which is the consciousness. A higher consciousness of awareness, D and higher, is a higher vibration of the energy, is less resisting your mechanics. It's more alignment. So the first thing to understand is that you cannot change the destination, the destiny that you're in right now. You can only change your consciousness. So meaning the business that you have created right now will not create the millions. You have to change your consciousness, go through, you have to have that awareness, that realization, that breakthrough to decondition something in your chart that was there for years, the conditioned pattern, that pattern that have you take always the same action and have you always create the same strategy in order to create a new, open up that door to that new destiny. So what is happening right now to you is actually for you to show you what's not aligned and to find that moment of awareness where you need to shift your perspective on how you see the world. You know, Wayne Dyer always said, how you change the thing, you cannot change the things. You can only change how you look at the things. Change the way how you look at the things and the things will change. These concepts, these energetic, spiritual, conscious concepts are now more than ever important. And the number one guiding force in our businesses. It's not the strategy anymore. It's also not knowing about the mechanics. That's why I say it's level 2. It's adding that consciousness part in it. And the thing is that we cannot identify that ourselves. We need someone else to look at us and to help us see this. These blind spots we cannot see. That's why what you're going through right now is for you. And you will shift out of that and break through it faster if you have someone you can talk to and who is able to identify that. I am the design gate 5 of identifying those patterns and shift. I have gate of realization, rationalization. I have these things in my design that makes it very easy for me to identify that very quickly. And I did that in a session, a 30-minute session with a client. And that was mind blowing because she was working for years on being seen as the mentor and attracting that level of clients for that rate. And not just money mindset. It's not just looking at where in the chart is the conditioning. It's that part of the human design that needs to come in, the perspective shift. And the moment she had that realization, everything changed. And she could take action differently. She didn't feel yucky around selling. She felt worthy of receiving the money. And the client paid because there was certainty. There was no self-doubt. Everything was clear. And then the new destiny opened up, the new clients, the new money, a new reality. How do we elevate to that new destiny? It is really about changing the perspective. And I work with the 4 transformations in the human design chart, which are the 4 variables. So you want to understand those 4 transformations. I will do another video on those, but it is those arrows that you see in your chart, the upper and lower, and understanding your digestion type means how you nourish your body, high vibration, low vibration, in the correct way and the incorrect way is the foundation. Then you want to be in your right environment, in the right circle with the right people that impacts your level of consciousness, of awareness, because then when you're in the right environment with the right people, let's say you are in a group and in a circle or with a mentor, your chart, your mechanics work differently. And you're not surrounded by people who have, victim consciousness, money problems, see only the negative or the risks. You want to choose very wisely who you allow in your world and who you're with and the conversations that you have with. Conversations are key because words are not descriptive, they are creative. And then when you're with the right people, it's the personal side of the chart, the arrows, is that you look at things differently, literally. It is the awareness that you have. And when you look at things differently, you get motivated by the right things. Your motivation in your chart that have you take the right aligned action kicks in. And if you are not having those 4 transformations really in alignment, you will not get that level of consciousness. So it always feels like you're swimming upstream, which is not necessary. So that would be something I would look at in your chart. And then it is about not looking for the solution that you want. What is the strategy to create that higher cash months that attract that client so that I'm more seen? It's not the offer. It's not the messaging, what they all tell you, those coaches. It's not the funnel. It's not even your personal brand. In the first place, you have to understand that solution that you're looking for, the strategy you're looking for is not found with the same consciousness in the destiny, in the direction that you're going right now. You have to have that awareness first. The solution, the strategy is found on that higher destiny. It's not creating the higher destiny. The solution is found in that higher destiny with that level of consciousness that needs to shift. And when you operate in that right alignment with the variables, and then I look at the mechanics, where in your chart do you hold those patterns that have you take over and over the same actions, meaning undercharging your prices, being insecure around selling, not showing up every day, procrastinating, keep offering things or engaging with clients that are not aligned. Where is that? It's a mechanism. You cannot just have the awareness. You will still continue doing this until you are aware of it and have the consciousness flip what belief behind that pattern is keeping you stuck in it. And then it is all about asking yourself, okay, where it's all you. It's all a sign that what you look at right now and why clients are not signing up, why you always hear, I don't have the money, even though I want to invest in you. That is a sign for your own consciousness, for your own beliefs that you hold. It is about understanding and shifting your perspective on what you see in front of you, not happening to you. It's you creating it so that something gets outside of your transported, so those people are reflecting and actually you can thank them. And this is the thing that shifts first. You have to sit with that discomfort of knowing I created that. So what I do is I ask myself, okay, universe, if I have someone in my inbox saying, I really wished I could invest in you, but I can't, I don't have the money. And then I ask myself, where do I have money blocks? Where do I have a consciousness around I cannot invest? Where was my last time I said that? Where is something where I because what I would answer that person is, okay, it's about coming up with the money, meaning where's the solution? Why am I not creating the money? I ask myself, where am I not creating the money? Even though I have a lot of money, I want to make more money. So there's my money block. So why don't I think I am worthy of receiving millions and millions of dollars? So you always get shown where your level of consciousness around that specific topic is. Or maybe it's a man who don't want to commit to a deeper relationship. Where are you not opening up to commit fully? And that doesn't always have to be around relationship. It's all energy. So maybe you're not committing to something that you're just tiptoeing around. That decisiveness, like deciding, making decisions, or where you are discounting yourself, where you're not fully, creating the life, whether it's how you dress up every day, that matches abundance and wealth and what you truly want. Where are you not doing that? It's all a reflection of you, and that can be very uncomfortable. But once you understand that, you look at things differently. And this is where self-responsibility for your transformation comes in. And that is 2027 energy. To not blame the others, not complain. Why am I always attracting those right people? Where's the right strategy? Not signing up for another mentor who is seducing you into, I have the solution. I'm going to fix your problem. No. Let's sit with that. First, accept the pain. Don't resist it. I see so many of you in conversations still resisting and wanting to run away to seek the release of the pain in the next clarity, in the next strategy, in the next launch. I had to sit with this for months. This is not the void. You are avoiding. If you think you are sitting in a void, you are avoiding to ask yourself these questions and look at the things. You're avoiding to see the things because the answer is always around you. The universe gives them to you. But if you're distracting yourself, if you're running away, if you're blaming, if you're trying to not feel all that, or even if you say, what am I doing wrong? This is all not working. Then you still think you're not good enough. You're not doing enough. And you're asking and you keep repeating that pattern. You still have the old consciousness of if I'm doing more, if I'm posting more, if I even work more on myself, it should go away. It's not. And that's level 2. Sorry, but not sorry. You're ready for it. And if you have a certain situation and now questions coming up about this, I'm happy to answer them because that concept and to apply it, to translate it into your real life is my gift. It's the channel of transmitter to help you find that clarity with the channel of abstraction. Let's wrap that up. Know that the more challenged you feel right now, the more important your work is. And the more you want to look deeper into these aspects and you're ready for level 2. You hold so much light and power that the opponent comes to you even more to want you to stay stuck. But there's always God, the universe, Jesus, whatever you believe in, to also giving you the solution and giving you the signs. It's just you seeing it. And I can help you here with these videos or with a session with me to find that instant clarity and shift. You choose. I trust you. I trust your authority. I know you know that. And this is a reminder for you to take the action. You're ready. It's right there. We are all asked to let go of the old. 27 is coming in 18 months. And it's about now to take the right action to get your brand up, your business up, your message out there, and really everything in alignment so that you're ready to be ready. It's now about already being that version of you that you're seen as the mentor for all the people who are going through the same and will even more go through this dismantling and this letting go and this falling apart once 2027 hits. So I'm here for leading leaders. If this landed for you, you are one of them. And welcome to my world. I'm so happy to have you because you are designed for success. Thank you. My name is Ginger. Please make sure to subscribe to the channel. That would help me get my message out there and also you receive the next video coming very soon. Thank you and goodbye.